A single prisoner altered the fate of hundreds, but he paid a high price for it. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much, but he is alive. When the God of Darkness sends his henchmen out to search, holy places have awakened, and their wrath makes the earth tremble.
Surrender while you can. There is no escape for you.
The ornament has been put back together.
It's too late for you anyway. Raven is opening the temple right now. Ha ha ha! Die, bastard!
Succeeded.
Folks always make big fence and home camp for war. Fence good for war.
Who are you?
My name is Pandador, and you would be well advised if you crawl back under the rock from whence you came.
I order you to answer my questions.
Ask away then. Your knowledge will not help you. I simply cannot believe that there are truly still people who will forfeit their lives merely to see a dragon in the flesh. Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, so brave and yet so fragile.
Kraknar! Master say you paladin now. Master right. Master always right.
Okay, just try it.
Ooh, I can't wait.
He should have known better. That's totally obvious. Same old thing.
Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
Stay, human. All of my senses tell me that the murderer of my own flesh and blood stands before me.
Kadar. Open.
So now you've managed to find me. I've waited all too long for your arrival.
And the humans slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
Zardos! What exactly happened in the Temple of Irdarath? Nothing to be had there.
Are you mad? Get out of here. It's too dangerous in these vaults for a would-be adventurer. But say, don't I know you? Of course, you bastard. Don't think that I could have forgotten how you betrayed us in the new camp. You drained our mound of ore of all magic power, and then simply disappeared. What exactly did you think you were doing?
It was necessary. Without the power of the ore, I could never have defeated the Sleeper.
What sort of drivel is that? Sleeper? Defeated? Do you have the slightest idea what you have done? You have confused the structure of magic so much that it could be heard back in Corinus. Count yourself lucky that the barrier simply collapsed one day.
What are you complaining about? It all worked out all right.
Mind your tongue. What the blazes do you want here anyway?
I came here with Lars.
Lares? Really? Where is he?
I'm alone. Lars went back to the city.
What? And he sent you to us alone? What was he thinking?
I brought your ornament.
What in all the world is that supposed to mean? Who gave you that? Don't tell me that Lara simply handed it over to you.
Come off it now. I brought it to you. You do want it, don't you?
Certainly, but it disturbs me that you have your hand in the game once again.
Why are you making such a big deal about that old business with the ore mound? After all, I already worked for you back then, and you can't say that I was unreliable.
And what did it ultimately get me? Just don't think that I trust you.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
What? How do you know about that? Who? Lares? I will kill him. He has broken our first rule. Speak to no one about the Ring of Water. I don't know what I should say. I only trust you where I can keep an eye on you.
It was Vatras who told me about the ring.
What? Vatras? Wonderful. Of all the water mages on the island, you run into the one who doesn't know you. I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid this time.
I'll make an effort. What are you doing down here?
These halls conceal ancient secrets, mysterious secrets. The inscriptions and murals indicate a very ancient culture. Everything you can see here is written in a language completely unknown to us. We are only just beginning to learn it and grasp its meaning.
Why is this ornament so important to you?
It is the key to a portal. I shall not tell you more. Since there's no way of stopping you from keeping the other mages from doing their work, you might as well take a message from me to one of them. Tell Riordian that I wish to see him here. He's in the rear part of the vault. You will find him there.
Hey, you! What are you doing?
I'm studying the culture of the ancient people. Based on the inscriptions, they lived long before our time. I don't know exactly when they erected these halls, but their civilization was highly developed. They built a city on the other side of the mountains, and a temple for Adonos.
A lost city on the island of Corinus?
Yes. Until now, we lived in the belief that we knew the whole island. We assumed that the entire northeast of the island was one enormous mountain range. But we were wrong. Behind these mountains lies a valley. The city of the ancient people was located there. I would only too gladly see the buildings of the city, but they have probably fallen to dust long ago.
Vatras gave me this amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisp.
Ah, a rare artifact. You could use it to train the will-o'-the-wisp. Do you know that?
Can you help me with that?
Gladly. I've worked with this sort of magic for a long time.
How old do you think this place is?
Well, I still can't say exactly, but it must be several hundred years old.
Show me how to train my will-o'-the-wisp.
What should your will-o'-the-wisp search for? Now your will-o'-the-wisp can find some more things that you can use.
Show me how to train my...
What should your will... Now your will...
Show me how...
What should your... Now your will of... What? Now your will... What? Now your will-o'-the-wisp can...
Show me how to...
What should your... Now your will... What should your...
Sachiras wants to see you.
Has he gotten further with his investigation? Then I will go to him immediately. If you want to learn more about this complex, talk to Nefarious. You'll find him farther back in these vaults.
Find me... Just follow me. What with?
Mustn't believe everything you hear.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. I'm no better off myself.
Hey, you! May I bother you for a moment?
It's you. I never thought I'd see your face again. It's very brave of you to show up here. There was a time we would have skinned you alive. You can be glad that was a few weeks ago, and we've all calmed down.
What are you doing here?
My task is to find out more about the Guardians of the Temple. That is a tough nut, let me tell you. These stone sentinels have a characteristic that is utterly foreign to me. One moment they're standing around completely lifeless, and the next they're attacking you like they're possessed. I still haven't been able to determine their driving power, but one thing is sure, it is of magical origin.
Tell me more about these stone sentinels.
I can't tell you much so far. Unfortunately, we have had to destroy them. Now, they aren't dangerous. When we came here, they attacked us. We could only defeat them with our combined power. And I'm afraid there are even more waiting for us behind the portal. There must be a way to banish their driving force.
Can you sell...
Why not? If I remember, tell me what you need.
Busy?
These vaults are one big mystery for me. It's hard to imagine that no one else found them before now. We were able to uncover the entrance without difficulty. People are so occupied with their daily routine that no one looked more closely at this structure. I have no other explanation for it.
What is your task here?
I'm trying to find out where this round portal leads. Besides that, I help Nefarious look for the missing ornament. It is certain that this portal leads to another part of the island that we do not yet know. I can't remember ever having heard or read about that.
You really want to go through the portal?
Of course. Assuming we find that missing ornament, that is. I admit, it is a somewhat risky business. But we must absolutely find out what it has to do with these constant earthquakes.
What do you know about the earthquakes?
Something on the other side is causing them. The source is probably also causing the stone sentinels to awaken. But that isn't my job. Satyrus and Kronos can tell you more about that.
What do you think you will find over there?
I'm really not sure. I suspect that on the other side there will be a structure similar to this one, and a counterpart to this portal. Everything else we shall see when we get there.
What is the fastest way back to the city?
I recommend you go back the same way you came. But you could also... No, that would be too dangerous.
Out with it.
Well, the builders of these halls had their own method of traveling. As far as we can tell, they could teleport.
That's nothing special.
The teleporter stones that we found here in Corinus are special indeed. It seems as though the teleporter stone here in these halls may lead to the harbor city. However, none of us had the courage to try it.
Where's this teleporter stone?
There is a door in the basin room. I have locked it up behind there.
What if I were to try to use it?
No idea. We know too little about it. It is possible you wouldn't survive.
Give me the key. I want to take a look at this thing.
Really? But I take no responsibility for it.
Give it here.
If you say so, here it is.
Where are the other teleporter stones?
So far, we've only found one other somewhere in the middle of Corinus, near the Dead Harpy Tavern.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
Once we're over there, I'll be at your disposal.
What with? What with?
How's it going?
What are you doing here? This is certainly a surprise. I thought you had been killed.
Almost.
There was quite a fuss about you, you know that? I hardly recognized Satyrus. He was so beside himself about that business back then.
What sort of portal is that?
We suspect that it leads to the Lost Valley, where the ancient culture must have had their city. But the stone behind the portal is made of massive rock, yards thick. Also, there are no signs of teleportation magic. Very mysterious.
Do you know how to activate it?
One of the missing ornaments seems to be a sort of magical key. We'll need it to get any further. It has to fit exactly into the ring-shaped hollow next to the portal.
I brought a part of the ornament.
Really? That's terrific.
Do you have any idea where the other parts are?
According to the ancient inscriptions, it was broken into 4 pieces, and it looks as though the parts are still to be found on the island. With Merdarian's help, I have translated some of the inscriptions. There are hints as to where the remaining pieces are. Here, I've marked some of the places on this map. Look around there. You should pay attention to old structures. They might be somewhat deteriorated and no longer clearly recognizable. It could be almost anything. A large rock, a stone circle, a mausoleum, or something similar. But what am I saying? You'll find it. Well, good luck.
Why was the ornament broken?
Whoever did it wanted to prevent the portal from ever being opened again. The longer I stare at the inscriptions, the more I realize that the priests of the ancient culture really were no fools. There was a good reason that they made the region back there inaccessible. We don't know what awaits us there, but it certainly isn't anything good.
About the missing ornaments.
Yes?
How many were there again?
There are 4 in all. You should find the others where I have marked the map.
About...
Yes?
How many were there? Everything all right?
It's very brave of you to just walk in here.
What are you doing here?
I'm studying the language of the builders. The language is the key to understanding the ancient people. Each one of us must learn it, or this expedition will be over before it even begins. The builders use stone tablets to pass on their knowledge. Unfortunately, many of them are broken, or were stolen long ago.
What's on these stone tablets, then?
They contain the collected knowledge of the ancient people. Some of them increase knowledge of combat and magic by magical means. For someone who can read the tablets, they are a real treasure.
Can you teach me to read the language?
Well, why not? I'll gladly pass on my knowledge to you.
Teach me that language.
We'll start with something easy. To begin with, I can teach you the language of the peasants. As a rule, texts written in the language of the peasants deal with worldly matters such as work, love, or obtaining food. It was the common language of the city. You will be able to understand most of the text found here if you know it. Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builders are no longer an unsolvable mystery for you. You are texts. Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builder that about each of. Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of.
Teach me
there.
Hey, you! I am supposed to find the lost parts of the ornament for Nefarious.
What? That's unbelievable. You're involved again?
Don't worry, I'll bring the things here.
How do you know at least what you're looking for?
Nefarious gave me this map.
Show me. It is very dangerous in the big forest. You should not go alone. Look for someone to accompany you in Corinus. I do not want you eaten by monsters, and the ornament with you. Here is your map back.
What sort of strange earthquakes are those?
That is one of the puzzles I am trying to solve. The structure of magic is being disturbed somewhere behind these mountains. Quite obviously, someone is trying with all of his might to break a powerful magic. I fear it will not be long before the entire island is plagued by these tremors.
Can you...
So that you can once again interfere with the magical structure? No, I have no time for such games.
Found out...
It has been confirmed. The ancient...
Show me...
Your will-o'-the-wisp will now search for...
I'll never get this open without the right key. Nothing to be had there. I need gold, keys, and utensils. Nothing to be had there.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
That's not what I heard.
Have you ever used a teleporter stone?
Are you out of your mind? As long as none of the water mages swear to me that there's no danger, I'm not going anywhere near those things. They ordered me to hide one of those teleporter stones. Well, apart from that, I'm staying well away from them.
You don't have to tell me that.
I agree with you completely.
Where is this teleporter stone?
There's a cave to the south, not far from my tavern. That's where the water mages found one of those things.
And that's the truth.
Can I have a look at this teleporter stone?
I don't care. Here's the key. No, I've blocked the entrance.
I couldn't get away with that.
That's been known a long time.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I couldn't get away with that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Just have to listen.
That's really not my problem.
That will never change.
He never would have thought of that himself.
You don't have to tell.
That's all just gossip.
No. I used to say that myself.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That was no big deal.
I'm no better off myself.
I used to say that myself.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
No idea, Billy.
Wait a minute. The teleporter stones seem to work nicely.
You actually did it? You really went in?
Yes, they obviously still work.
Unbelievable. I have to look at this more closely later.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'll never get this open without the right key. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Hey! Are you waiting for someone?
Not anymore. You're here now, aren't you?
Why me?
You look strong. I could use a fella like you.
What are you up to?
I want to hunt the snappers up there, but I think there may be too many for me alone.
Okay, I'll help you. You go first.
Sure thing. But don't get too close to the black troll back there. He'll rip you to pieces otherwise. Got it? And we'll betide you if you chicken out.
Yeah, that's how you deal with those things.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
Traveling so far from home, out here you have to be careful, especially when you're all by yourself.
What are you doing out here?
Well, the tavern is too expensive for me. That's why I settled here. The previous inhabitants don't seem to need it anymore.
Who used to live in this camp?
No idea. Probably some hunters. I suppose it got too dangerous for them out here.
Isn't it too dangerous out here?
Well, not if you can defend yourself. My crossbow has already proven to be of service many times.
It's not all that big.
But deadly if you know how to handle it. I used to have a bigger one. Unfortunately, I lost it. I ventured too far north into the mountains. There's a big stone circle there with a sacrificial altar. While I was hunting scavengers up there, these vile undead beings came out of the woods and attacked me. All I could do was run for my life. While I was running, the crossbow slipped from my hand. I bet it's still lying up there by that strange stone circle in the north.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I found the sun aloe.
Thank you. And now, ask me whatever you want to know about brewing potions.
What potions can...
You already know.
Heal me.
Let me see.
He thinks it's as easy.
Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Have you joined the city beggars? Looks like it. I'll tell you something. No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you.
So you didn't know that.
To me, you're just a greasy little idler, nothing more.
There's more, believe me.
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds.
Never would have thought of that himself.
Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea how big those monsters are, man? If you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
These days. You don't have to tell me that.
I knew that all along.
You don't have to tell me that.
Black troll, no problem.
You're asking for it, huh? I ought to rip your head off. But I've got a better idea. If you're such a great fighter, then prove it.
What's in it for me?
Stupid question. Your honor and your jaw in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
I've heard a thing or two.
Shall we say, I'll pay you a ton of money if you bring me the hide of a black troll. How's that sound?
For me.
Better.
Then what are you waiting for?
That's really not my problem. No one really wants
Nobody
to get
ever
that.
asked for my opinion.
And there's more, believe me.
Yeah, he really said that. I used to say that myself.
You have to step in and smash.
I'm staying.
How's it going?
You don't belong here. You'd better go hang out somewhere else.
I used to say that myself.
You listened to the wrong people.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Hey, you!
That was obvious all along.
Does the name Pepe ring a bell?
I don't get a word of what you're blathering about, but I don't like your tone.
You were supposed to guard his sheep.
What do I care about his sheep?
Lee cares about them.
What are you getting at?
If you keep getting on my nerves, I'll see to it that you are made to pay for the sheep. So if you're at all interested in your pay, leave me alone from now on.
You!
Yes?
Rich.
The two of...
Listen.
Of course we got him in the end.
Any news?
You made the wrong choice. You could have been one of us.
That's all just gossip.
Hey!
He really said that. Nobody will learn anything from me.
Hey! Would this package of swamp weed happen to be yours?
Well, I'll be... Where'd you get that?
It's a long story.
Doesn't matter. Really, you're a decent guy. Here, take this as a reward. Have fun with it. First, let me roll a few.
No big deal.
Better watch out.
I can't believe that.
That was obvious all along.
You should really have known better.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Interested in some more old coins?
Sure.
A few.
Thanks. Here's your...
Everything.
Our hospitality does not extend to the troops of the king.
It's better to watch out who you tell why.
It's a bad business.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
You didn't get that from me.
I have a golden plate here. Would this be yours?
Yes, that is it. Thanks a million.
So, what about my reward?
Here, take this. You deserve it.
You hardly know who to believe.
Why get so worked up?
I've got no time for things like that.
That's really not my problem.
Been there, done I see you've placed yourself in the service of the Paladins. You can't become a mercenary anymore now, but who knows, maybe you can do one or two things for me. Or me for you. We'll see. In any case, I wish you all the best. But don't even think of pulling the wool over my eyes, got it?
That's been known a long time.
Where did you pick that up then?
Do you really believe that?
But he knew that all along.
The things I could tell you.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I agree with you completely. That's not what I asked.
I couldn't ever change.
Nothing amazing me. That's all just gossip.
You should just believe everything you hear.
time for things like that.
You asked for this.
So much for you, lowlife.
Ah, Dexter bought it, right?
Looks like he's dead.
None too soon either. Go check out what he's got on him.
You're in for it now.
Dexter carried nothing but this letter.
Show me that thing. Ah, damn it, that doesn't help me at all. We shouldn't have just let him croak like that. You wouldn't happen to know how to cross those mountains in the northeast of Corinus?
Maybe through an underground tunnel? The water mages are currently studying a portal which leads to the mountains in the northeast.
What's this nonsense? Bah, water mages. Can't you come up with something better?
No.
So I'm stranded here. Dexter was my last hope.
What did you want from Dexter?
I've come from beyond the mountains in the northeast of this island, and I want to go back. I had hoped that the bastard would know how to get there without a ship.
What is there beyond those mountains?
You had better not try to go there. Those are rough lands. A wimp like you wouldn't last long.
I saw a pirate named Skip near the port.
That moron. I waited there for 3 days, so why is he coming so late? Once I get my strength back, I'll give him what for.
One more thing.
I am grateful that you...
Hey, you! Fine. I need long... Find me some... I need... Wait a minute. Find me some... I need long-range weapons and...
Is it really true?
Someone's got to do the work.
Ah, there you are again.
Got to do the work.
Show me your wares.
It's gonna get even worse. He had better shut
Don't tell this to anyone. That's an open secret.
And it's gonna get even worse. I won't tell her.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's not what my
He
husband
simply
thinks.
talks too much. I can't take care of
He simply talks too much. Now that's typical.
He can't keep anything to himself. Who says things like that?
That's an open secret. That's what I've always
I
said.
can't take care of everything for everybody. He can't keep anything to
These are
himself.
bad times.
Who says things like that?
Really, how interesting.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
That's an open secret.
He had better shut up.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But that's terrible.
He simply talks too much.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Go away, don't tell me, Dad.
Really? How interesting.
But that's terrible.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But that's terrible.
These are bad times.
Go away, don't tell me, Dad.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Everybody knows by now.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Who says things like that?
Show
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
And it's going to get even worse.
He had better shut up.
Hey!
It was just like you said.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That's all just gossip.
But the light was a torment to Belial. All that Immerse created was destroyed by Belial. And Enos gave unto him a portion of his divine power, so that he might undo the work of Belial. And Belial spoke to another creature. Adanos brought forth the tide, and the creature was washed from the face of the earth. But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away, and a deep sadness overcame
Hey, you! Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper, but not just any old claws. It would have to be something special. The claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
Where can I find snappers?
There are a few of them on this island, but most of them live in the Valley of Mines.
And what's in it for me?
I could get you a ring of invincibility.
I'll see what I can do. Show me your wares.
And in this place, order and chaos were equal.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
Halt! Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
Do you really believe that?
I am a member of the militia.
All right, you can go in.
Immerse enlightens all those who recognize his. I have already heard of you. Lothar has reported that you wish to speak with me. You are the stranger who has demanded the Eye of Immerse. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Immerse, and Commander-in-Chief of Khorinis. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here, in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted. Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford to send even more men there.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Immerse to me?
The Eye of Immerse? Good. Bring me proof. Then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
What do you know about the Eye of Immerse?
It is a divine artifact. In the old prophecies, it is mentioned in connection with dragons. However, the scriptures also say that only a chosen of Immerse can wear it.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Immerse protect you.
Why have you come to Khorinis?
We are on an important mission for the kingdom. Our orders come directly from King Robar. I told you that we have sent an expedition to the Valley of Mines. That is the reason for our presence.
I want to take up service with the Order.
To be a warrior of Immerse means to devote yourself entirely to the cause of Immerse. Only the noblest and bravest warriors are accepted into our order. If you are truly determined to become a paladin, you must prove that you are worthy.
How can I prove myself worthy?
Your deeds will show whether you are worthy. We fight for freedom and justice in the name of Immerse. We fight against Beliar and his henchmen who want to destroy the just order of Immerse.
I understand.
You understand nothing at all. Our honor is our life, and our life is Immerse.
A paladin goes into battle praising Immerse, and many of us have lost our lives on the altar of the eternal strife between good and evil. Every single one of us has committed himself to this tradition. If we fail, we tarnish the deeds of our fallen comrades. Only he who truly understands this is worthy of being a paladin.
According to the reports I've received, the Valley of Mines is a dangerous place. Make sure to equip yourself well before you leave.
How is the situation on the mainland?
The war isn't won yet, although the royal troops are already driving back the orcs. But small bands of orcs are gathering in many places, trying to scatter our army. They fight without honor and without faith, and therefore we shall prevail in the end.
Can you teach me?
I only instruct the followers of
What does it mean to be a paladin?
A paladin is a warrior of Immerse. He lives in order to serve him and fights in order to do him honor. In return, the gift of magic is bestowed upon us. The magic of runes, which we are granted as recognition for our deeds. I only
Hey, you!
What's your business here? If you want something, make an appointment.
Who are you?
I am Larius, the local governor. Even if it may not seem so at the moment, I am the most powerful man in this city.
So you're in charge here?
At the moment, my hands are tied. That Lord Hagen is in command here, for as long as he's in the city at any rate.
I didn't mean to intrude.
You have failed utterly at that, so go away.
Will it ever change?
No idea. You tell me.
I went to see Lord Hagen.
And? You didn't bother him with your dragon tales, did you?
Yes, I did.
Tell me this isn't true.
He sent me to get him some proof.
Well then, good luck. What a lunatic.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Halt! No one may enter the storeroom!
Where did you pick that up then?
I belong to the Royal Army. I want to equip myself.
Do you have an order for that?
Sure.
Fine, you can go in.
I agree with you completely.
That all alone.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
It can't go on like this forever.
I'm no better.
Show me your wares.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I never knew that.
I can't believe that.
That was obvious all along.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I can't believe that.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You listen to the wrong people.
Why get so worked up?
I never knew that. It's all just gossip.
I already thought as much.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Will it ever change?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
It's a bad business.
You didn't get that from me.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
It can't go on like this forever.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
You listen to the wrong people.
Wouldn't be so sure.
That doesn't surprise me.
You didn't get that from me.
It's a bad business.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Hey, you!
There you are again.
Are you still working for the Paladins?
I finished the commission from Lord Hagen. Now I'm making magic ore blades for him. But for pay this time. But I also have the time again to make a few weapons on the side for the merchants in the marketplace. So, if you're looking for a good blade, you should try them.
Tell me more about magic ore blades.
Creating a magic blade is a very complicated and expensive process, but the result is a blade that's easy to handle and practically indestructible. The blade is certainly of good quality, but it will only show its true power in the hands of a paladin. A paladin sword is consecrated by Immerse. As a result, the magic blade becomes an enchanted weapon that does incomparable damage. I can only sell magic blades to the paladin. All you have is the one on your belt. You'd better keep.
You don't say. That's what I've always said. That's what I've always said.
Show me your wares. Hey, you!
I have a message for Master Isgaroth. He guards the shrine in front of the monastery. If you run this errand for me, you get to choose your own reward.
I'll do it.
Good. Then take the message and choose one of these spell scrolls. When you have delivered the message, I shall reward you accordingly.
I choose the healing spell.
Good. So be on your way to Master Isgaroth now.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
He really didn't deserve that.
That's It's all just gossip.
Nothing there. Are you looking for something?
Is it that obvious? Yes, I have an assignment from the water mages to look for some lost ornament.
That's convenient. I have the same assignment from Nefarious.
So you belong to the Ring of Water?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I'm glad. Then I don't have to do this alone.
Have you already found an ornament?
I found the place where we should find one. This stone circle could be one of those structures that Nefarious described. Now, we just have to find the mechanism we're supposed to look for.
I gave Vatras your letter.
I didn't expect anything else. Thanks.
I tried the mechanism. It doesn't do anything at all.
Then Lobart's farmers were right. They said that one of them had already played around with the stones here. A stone sentinel appeared out of nowhere and attacked them. The farmers called the militia. The militiamen called the paladins, who came and destroyed the monster. I've already searched the whole area. If there was an ornament here, the paladins have it now.
Then I'll go to them and demand the ornament back.
All right, I'm going to the city now. We'll meet again at Vatras's. Wait a minute.
Is there any interesting news?
These huge, disgusting plague beetles are becoming a real nuisance. They're everywhere. A few days ago, you should have seen me run. Since then, I haven't been able to sleep in.
Hey, you! Andre sent me to you. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, sure. Those damn field raiders are making me sick. Do 'em all in. I don't care how.
Wait a minute. I think I've done away with the things.
Don't try to fool me. I can still see them. Either you kill the critters, or we can forget the whole thing.
Nothing to be had there.
Hey!
The water mages have discovered a portal to an unknown part of the island.
Interesting. As soon as you find out something that is really helpful, be sure to let me know. The artifact of Beliar could be hidden somewhere there. Find it.
Can you tell me anything about this stone tablet?
First, I suspected it might be a magical artifact, but I finally concluded that it is not of any great significance. I have not been able to decode the meaning of this tablet entirely, but it seems to concern the history of a very old culture. If you want the tablet, it's yours. I have no use for it.
Have you talked to Lester yet?
Yes, I have peppered him with questions. He was able to tell me a lot, but he is completely exhausted. It's almost a miracle that he survived this escape at all. I have sent him to bed for now.
What did he tell you?
Nothing good, I'm afraid. He has seen not only a dragon, but also men in black, hooded cloaks.
And?
If these men exist, then their presence will pose a possible threat. And I don't like that. Here, take my ring. It will protect you against magic.
So what should we do next?
We shall proceed as planned. There's no other way. You can go get yourself the Eye of Enos, and I shall keep looking for answers.
What with? I've done away with the things.
Well done. Well, you're not a bad exterminator. I'll recommend you around. Here, take this as payment.
Wait a minute. Is there any interesting news?
Besides what I already told you? No.
Can't believe that.
It's been a long time.
Show.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I'm no better off myself.
It can't go on like this forever.
Nothing surprises me anymore. You hardly know who to believe these days.
It's a bad business.
I'm looking for a metal ornament. It should have been by the stone circle near Lobar's farm.
If you mean this thing here, we suspected that it might be a magical rune, but it turned out to be completely worthless. You can have it if you like. I have no use for it.
That will never change. Nothing amazes me.
Hey!
You can't rely on
I've got my own opinion about that.
It's not what I heard.
Hey, you! Hey, you! About those missing people.
Yes?
I know where the missing people are.
What have you found out?
A man named Raven dragged them off to a remote part of Corinus.
What makes you so sure?
I read his orders. He's got the local bandits working for him. Here.
Good. You did a great job. I had feared that we might have to resign ourselves to never knowing.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
Yes, but he sent me to the Valley of Mines so I could get him proof of my words.
You must decide what you want to do next. To me, it was important that he should get the message. Now it's up to him to act or to wait for your proof. As far as you are concerned, you have proven that you are indispensable to us. You shall be one of our children and go forth into the world in our name to do the bidding of Adanos. I consign to you this Ring of Water. May it help you find your allies and, together with them, preserve the balance of this world. May Adanos protect you. And now, go and meet your brothers. They will await you in the tavern, the Dead Harpy, and accept you into our community. You probably know the tavern. It lies on the way to Onar's farm. Do not forget to wear your ring, so your brothers will recognize you as one of their own. Great! Here, take a few spell scrolls as a reward.
Can you heal me?
Adanos, bless this body. Free it of its...
I got the missing ornament from Lord Hagen.
You see? I thought the paladins had it.
gave unto him a portion of his divine power, so that he might undo the work of Beliar. And Beliar spoke to another creature. But Adanos brought forth the tide, and the creature was lost.
There you are again. Harrod has finally finished that damn assignment for the Paladins. That means that I can now offer you some new weapons. Are you interested? Show me.
He can't keep anything to himself. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Really? How interesting. Someone's got to do the work. That's what I've always said. Now that's typical, isn't it? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. works all day, too.
Hey, you!
That's terrible.
Show me your wares.
You don't say.
I don't believe that.
That's not what I heard.
These are bad times.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Show me.
Someone's got to do the work.
And it's gonna get even worse.
He simply talks too much.
Who says things like that?
That's what I've always said.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But that's terrible.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Everybody knows by now.
Someone's got to do the work.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
He'd better shut up.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That's what I've always said.
But that's terrible.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's what I've always said.
Due to the general situation, the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided for your own protection. Furthermore, any contact with the rebelling peasantry in the surrounding areas is strictly forbidden.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 100 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of bravery. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? A mercenary. He will need you. A terrible murder. The Eye, the sinister henchmen. They are coming, searching for you. A guardian will fall, but the three shall unite. Only then shall you receive what is yours. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Due to the general situation, the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided for your own protection. Furthermore,
I see you become a fighter for law and order. It doesn't matter that you're in the service of Immerse. You're one of us, and I hope that's the way you see it too.
So much for you.
Nothing to be had there.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins, effective immediately. The Honorable Lord Andre is commanded to punish every crime or act of resistance against the King's guards most severely. Every inhabitant of Corinus who is guilty of a crime is to report immediately to Lord Andre. Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened. The guards on the gates are ordered to interpret the law in the strictest sense in order to prevent unauthorized entry. According.
Let's be...
You are demanding. I can't teach.
I've helped Lobart. Excellent. If Lobart is happy, then he will continue to sell his turnips to the city. Here is your pay.
About the Thieves' Guild.
Yes?
I hunted them all down.
You have done this city a great service. You have fulfilled your duty as is proper for a servant of Innos and a soldier of the king. You are entitled to the bounty for the bandits. Here, take it.
How's the situation?
Everything is under. Carry out your...
It's gonna get even worse.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Why haven't I heard about this before? I'm telling you, it can't go on like this forever.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Better to watch out.
I'm no better off myself.
So sure.
Those are all just rumors.
I thought as much.
Some problem solved
Do you
itself.
really believe that?
I don't want to hear that.
I now belong to the Ring of Water.
Great. So can I have my aquamarine ring back?
Sure, here it is.
I hope it proved useful to you. I'm glad to know you're one of us now. I guess you want your gear now. So pay attention. We are going to have a secret meeting soon in Orland's Tavern. Meet us there as soon as you can. We'll give you your gear there.
I can't believe that.
As if I didn't have enough.
Have you ever used a teleporter stone?
No, but I've heard of them. The water mages aren't too sure about those things yet.
I've given it a try.
Of course you have. You're not afraid of anything, are you? Well, if you want to use the things, go ask Orland, the tavern owner, whether he'll let you into his boarded-up cave. I think he has hidden one of the teleporter stones for the water mages near his tavern. Walk out of the eastern city gate and simply follow the path. You can't miss it.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. I get so worked up.
As if I didn't have enough.
I'm no better off myself.
Can you help me get through the thick woods in the east?
Okay, but what do you want to go there for?
Nefarious ordered me to find more ornaments. One of the places where I'm supposed to look is in the middle of the woods.
I see. And that's still too dangerous for you alone, right? No problem. Let me know when you want to leave.
Anything's possible.
I'm no better off myself.
Nobody ever asks for
Okay.
We are going to have a secret meeting soon in Orland's Tavern. Meet us there as soon as you can. We'll give you your gear there.
I've heard of it.
Problem solved themselves.
Only wait and see.
That's exactly what I said.
That doesn't amaze me.
Let's wait.
I already thought as much.
All kinds of rumors.
I've got my own opinion about that.
You don't have to ask me that.
I never knew that.
Do you know anyone with an eye patch?
I know plenty of men with eye patches.
There's someone roaming the land of Corinus who seems to know you rather well.
Can't imagine who. I have no dealings with landlubbers.
But
Leave it be. I'm really not interested.
where?
I already...
That's the first I've heard.
Why haven't I heard about it?
Hey, you!
Let's wait and see what happens. Wouldn't be so sure. Nothing's... Some problems solve themselves. Some problems solve themselves.
Nothing's ever gonna change.
If I hadn't seen it with our own eyes.
Damn it, what's up?
Nice lighthouse you've got here.
Thank you. Just walk on all the way up the stairs and take in the beautiful view, me lad. Make yourself at home.
Did you run away too?
What makes you think that?
Why would you come here all alone? There's nothing here.
I only wanted to have a look around.
Okay, be my guest. Would you like a piece of meat?
No, thank you.
Suit yourself. I hope it doesn't bother you if I eat.
So why are you here?
I can get a bit of peace up here. I always feel so restricted in the city.
Don't you have to work?
Everything I need I can get for myself. I cut the arrows, and nature provides the meat.
So you're a hunter?
Yes, if you want to call it that. But I only hunt what I need for myself, not to earn money.
In that case, I'm sure you can teach me something.
Why not? I could show you how to handle a bow.
Show me how to...
I've taught you everything I...
What with?